Hello guys, welcome to the Precious's channel once again today. As you all know, my name is Precious. Today we're going to have a little discussion with a guest. We're going to be talking about expectations about life in the UK versus reality in little circumstances that we can remember. But before we go ahead, I want to introduce to you our guest for today. Her name is Juliet, Nurse Juliet. Please welcome to the channel, Nurse Juliet. Nurse Juliet, you're welcome to the channel.
Thank you. Hi guys. Nurse Juliet, UKRN, Nigerian RN, and I'm joining you from the United Kingdom. And with me here is my favorite person in the UK and in the world. Okay, back to you, darling.
We're going to be talking about life in the UK, expectations versus reality. So most people that migrate from their countries, different countries, down to the United Kingdom for a lot of reasons. Some come to school, some come to work. Most times we have this I don't know if I should say magnificent expectations in different sectors when it comes to environment, I don't know, a lot weather, especially career-wise and money-wise. There's this ambiguous expectation that most people have before they come. But today, I'm sorry for laughing, but the reality is bringing up the laughter. So, first of all, I want to ask Juliet, from your own perspective, generally now, what is the disparity between your expectation and the reality you met in UK? Generally, is the expectation rhyming, or there is a lot of is not balancing on the scale? Just let us know.
All right. So I think the problem is our expectations, and it's not like the life is not here. It's not like what you want is not here. It's that you build a mindset of what you're expecting as soon as you get into the UK. Coming into the UK for a start, for me, is just like being a newborn. You're at 1 month, you are still being breastfed, and then you're having the expectation of a 40-year-old man.
Oh wow.
You're expecting to live the life that someone in the UK has. You're expecting to have the life that someone who has stayed in the UK for 20 years have. And unfortunately, it's not just you that has this perspective or expectation. You have the expectation, your family has the expectation, your friends have the expectation. So when you're here and you have all these expectations, you bring yourself very close to getting depressed at the very initial state. Now, there are things that are common in the UK: frustration, depression, loneliness. It's not because the environment made it that way, it's because we put ourselves very subjective to this. So the question is how. So, as someone who is coming to the UK, I'm coming to the UK to be a nurse. From applying for a job, I have a salary that I'm expecting. And then from expecting a salary, you do the conversion. Okay, by the end of the year, I'm a millionaire. I'm saving this amount of money, and then by, let's say, 2-3 months, I'm sending money home. I'm building a car. It doesn't work that way. And the reason it's not working that way is not because it's not going to. It's because you have to understand that this is a gradual process. You don't come into the UK today and you want to be an adult the next day. It's not that way.
Yeah, like she said something, I'm picking up on that. She said something about it's not just your expectation, family. You know, it's so funny. Sometimes when you're traveling out of your own country to another place, I don't know, people just, as in, they just feel like the challenges that exist in your own country, your own home, is automatically vanished. You don't need anything. I don't know what they think. You don't need to, work. You just wake up. You just, see some people, they come around, they say, here are some dollars, here are some pounds. I don't know how they feel. So,
if you repeat
do you know, most times it's even that pressure from other people's expectation that drives you towards down the lane. It's not just that you can't cope with yourself. So let's break it down. What is the reality and what did you meet?
Okay,
How can you
I'm a
compare?
big fan of the weather because I had a lot of expectations. Like I was like, I'm going to the UK. I'm going to kill you guys with my skin. But hello, the skin is killing me. First, I came in during summer. It wasn't like summer. I think it was spring. Yeah, I came in during
Yeah.
spring, so it was a bit cold. But from spring to summer, the hot weather is not like our hot weather. And now we are in fall or autumn, whatever they call it, and we are heading into winter. And as you can see, I'm all dressed up, and everybody's like, babe, what's up? Winter is not here. The weather is dropping to 4 degrees. And you're telling me winter is not here.
Yeah, it's not a
And
winter.
she keeps saying that. But I don't say it because I'm freezing cold. Then the weather is not skin friendly, to be honest. It's not
Yeah.
hair friendly, it's not skin friendly, it's not body friendly. There are a lot of adjustments you have to do. Now let me tell you this tip. You've not heard it before, maybe you've heard it, but I want to tell it to you. I know you're planning on coming to the UK, but when you're coming to the UK, please dump your Nigerian body cream there, dump your Nigerian hair cream there, dump your Nigerian whatever you're doing there. When you come to the UK, please do not use your body wash to wash your face. Please do not use your body cream on your face because the kind of acne and breakouts you're going to be fighting, 1 year is half nowhere to you. So that
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
that
the thing
crazy.
is that over here everything is special. Like if you see body wash,
It's for your
it's for your
body,
body.
not for your
It's not
face.
for your whole, it's not for your hair, it's not for
Yeah.
your face. Because once you start using to wash your hair, it's gonna break off. And then the reason why the normal things we used to take care of our hairs and skin from was, especially if you're coming from a country that has a different climate, is just not going to work because we are used to products that are adaptive to our climate, and then it's totally different here. And from my own perspective too, it's not just that it's cold, the weather is unstable.
Yeah,
You
very.
can wake up by 6 a.m. and you are preparing to go to work, and oh yes, there could be some by even as early as 4, and you see some rays and you be like, oh, what a nice day it's gonna be. You dress up, and then before you put your key in your doorknob to step out, it's
Really?
drizzling, it's raining. You run back to carry your umbrella before you come out with the umbrella. I don't even know that it's gone back to sun. You need winter jacket, you don't need winter jacket. That's why most times you see people carrying winter jackets around in their pictures. It's not fashion. It's for emergency purposes, because if you
It's
don't know,
weather trauma.
you could need it anytime. Anyway, let's go ahead. Before we continue, if this is your first time watching us, welcome to our channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. And if this is your first time, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned so that you could keep getting more interesting content from us. Just like as we are rounding up, let's just talk about this one thing that is very important. That's when it comes to money. I don't know, should I call it work pay, salary pay? What what is the reality and this expectation disparity that you experienced? What can you say? What are the exaggerations you made in your expectation, and what is obtainable in reality?
Okay. The problem is us, like I said earlier. When you're told this is what you're going to be earning per annum, you didn't calculate your tax, you didn't calculate your house rent, you forgot that you're in the UK alone now. Your mom and your dad, you're not taking food stuff from them anymore, so you're typically feeding yourself completely. And this is not a place where you stay and you say, I'm not eating. It doesn't work that way. Even if you don't want to eat, there is food everywhere calling you to eat it. So typically, there are a lot of things to spend money on, but you never knew it was going to be that way. And to be honest with you, nothing is very cheap here. Food may be cheap, but you have to buy clothes according to the season. When
Yeah,
I tell you how
yeah,
much I bought a winter jacket today,
yeah. In pounds, they don't see it as costly, but then when
yeah,
you
in pounds,
convert
you may
it,
not see that expensive, but when you convert that money to naira, it's freaking out. So one thing I would say is whenever you come into the UK, just keep naira aside. Know that you're earning in pounds and you're also
Spending
spending
in
in
pounds,
pounds.
yeah.
So if you keep that naira mentality, you're going to get frustrated.
Very.
And then if you know you're here and your full aim is just making money, just know that the basic salary we are getting is not going to solve the problem.
Yeah,
In fact,
it's not going to
it's
be
going to
enough.
drive you
The
nuts.
truth is
So
that, yeah, we see the go-go price of the
yeah,
salaries. Oh, they are nice, they are good. Yes, they pay you that, but the system here is very organized. Nobody is chasing you about after paying you salary to bring your tax. Before you get the one that you are taking home,
tax is
everything
gone.
that is due from you to the government is gone.
After
There are
tax,
households that set their
yeah,
rent straight from their, as in their work people,
mm,
before they get the one that gets to them. Their landlord
house
even
rent
gets
is
their
gone.
rent. So here the system is organized. Nobody is chasing you around for tax. As you're working, your
You're being
tax is
taxed.
going out before. So by the time you pay your tax,
Pay your house
20%,
rent.
sometimes 40%, pay your house rent, pay your water bills. Yes, you pay for water. Pay electricity and gas. Yes, there's lights 247.
And
So
it's every month,
yes,
not like
every
it's
month.
once a
Here
year.
we pay house rent every month. Let's not talk about the house rent. If I tell you how much a bedroom flat in my area is in equivalent to my local currency in naira, it can pay for two
Two
bedroom
years.
flats in a year. Let me not exaggerate. Let me just be so nice. Two bedroom flats in a year, 1 month rent. So when you make all these expenses and then the little you have is supposed to be enough for yourself, but because of all the imaginations you've gathered up in your head,
Yeah, it
it
feels not
doesn't work.
enough.
It doesn't work. Another thing is United Kingdom is a place that works with, it's a system based on information. You might just be running helter skelter. If you don't know a dot, you can stay at a spot for years and years and you're not going to make any headway. So it depends on the type of visa you're on. There are different limits and different times of extra work you can do if you want to make extra income. But just have it in mind that yes, you're going to be making big money, but you're going to be spending big
Big
money.
money.
That's just
You make big money,
you
spend bigger
spend big
money.
money. Yes. So that's just it. But then lastly, for us nurses, we are going to be talking about um, not really exhaustively, but just a little maybe introduction was I really think this is one part of my expectations that I would say I didn't exaggerate. What was your I know that we might not have started, climbing the ladders yet, but with the system in place you've seen, what
Mm,
do you think about our
career.
profession and career development options compared to the
Back home.
options available back home?
Oh, okay. Career wise, I think this place is it's the best place to dream your dreams because it's not like back home where you have to wait 3 years for your first promotion.
Yeah.
First off, every year your salary gets an increment. Even if you like be on band 5 for 6 years, every year there's an increment on your salary.
Yeah.
So even if on your own you don't want to develop, the system has made it mandatory that you must grow
Yeah.
because according to the NMC, there is a level of CPD you should be able to attend. There is a
Yeah.
level of practice hours you should be able to obtain, even climbing the band and all. So I think
Is
it's something that is it's out there. The system is pulling you, so you
yeah.
have to make the growth. I think it's a very good place for career growth. I mean, no matter where you choose to be.
Yeah. Like I said, this is one part that my expectations were even lower.
Mm,
When I
mm.
found out that I can start a job today and in 6 months' time I can apply for the next position, it's up to me. If I feel like I'm capable and I have the skills, I just need to go for an interview, and if I pass, that is it. You don't need to stay 10 years, 5 years, this one. Once you are competent and you have confidence that that promotion level you are attaining for, you just go, you are interviewed. If you don't have the qualifications, the hospital can even start preparing you for roles that if you can say, I have interest in endoscopy, I have
Yeah.
interest in this,
That's
your
it.
practice development team picks it up. Once there is an opportunity, they fund you and all that, and shoot, you keep going. When it comes to career development, this place, I mean, there are things I did not know that are specialties. I came here, I started hearing things like diabetic nurse,
Pain
respiratory nurse,
loss.
pain nurse, I mean nurse for pain. I, there is virtually aesthetic nursing. Oh, nurse, as in the nursing career broad level is just
Wide.
is just so wide. So that is one part that our expectations were met and even over met,
Exceeded.
exceeded. So we'll be continuing with this topic because we've not even started. We just talked about money briefly, career briefly, and where that we've not. There are many more things we can talk about.
Yeah.
Type of people, culture shock. Oh my God, your rights and all that. So, till we meet again, Juliet, what do you have to say to us?
Next time I see you, my first question is going to be, you alright?
All
See you
right,
guys.
see ya. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button. Bye.
Bye.